Coach Brock 6 innings today, no walks. Seemed to be around the plate.
Yeah, he really was.
He's going to have a chance.
We talk about it all the time. The best way to give your team some energy at the beginning of the game is to go out and throw strikes and have a quick first inning, and that's what he did. And it seemed like we had momentum going into the game before we ever stepped in the batter's box. So that's when you play a 4-game series, it really challenges your bullpen. So to get 6 innings out of a guy who hadn't pitched much this year is really big for us.
How's his adjustment been? You're working him in there slowly.
Well, it's very encouraging from today. Like you said, he had no walks, and his pitches are starting to get a little bit better. So I was very encouraged by him today.
See a guy you could see using out of the bullpen, maybe.
All these guys. When you get into the middle of the season, it turns into what have you done for me lately? And the guys who are pitching the best pitch the most. So every time you get out there, if you make the most of your opportunity, you get more opportunities. And he showed that maybe down the road he can come out of the bullpen and get some big outs for us.
Got 3 home runs today, Coach. You surprised the ball's flying as well as it is in this kind of weather?
Well, it's the wind was blowing out a little bit, and that kind of favors us because we got some guys in the middle of the lineup that are very capable of doing that. And the home run just happens to be my favorite play, so we had 3 of those today. So that's a good feeling to see the balls coming off the bat like they did today.
And Tutland continues to be on fire. Is there anything that he's doing that other than just being real locked in right now?
Well, he's doing what you're supposed to do when you hit. You're supposed to hit the ball in the middle of the field. So it gives you a lot of room for error when you do that. And he's an unbelievable kid as far as coachability and the way he listens. And he takes everything we say and he does exactly what we tell him to do. And he's if you're a little kid who wants to learn how to hit, he's a great guy to come and watch.
Your top 2 hitters are setting the table for you a lot. Seems to be easy to score runs when you got your first 2 hitters on base all the time.
Yeah, with those guys in the middle of the lineup that can hit the ball over the fence, it's good to have guys on base when that happens, and that's exactly what happened in the first inning. We loaded the bases for one of our best hitters, and he got a ball up in the strike zone, and that's what our lineup's capable of doing. We got guys at the top and the bottom that can run a little bit and get on base, and the guys in the middle are all capable of driving the ball, and it seems like it comes from somebody different every day, which is a sign of a pretty good offensive team.
The pitcher's starting to understand what you and Coach Matlock you were trying to implement a certain philosophy.
Yeah, absolutely. We went into it saying, you can't defend a walk. So if you just throw strikes, you got good players behind you. Attack the strike zone with all your pitches, be aggressive, and they're starting to do that. You're starting to see the walk to strikeout ratio get a little separation between them on our stat sheet, which is encouraging because for a while there we were sitting at about a 1-to-1 ratio, but we're starting to distance ourselves and strike some people out, and that helps because if you don't strike anybody out, it puts a lot of pressure on your defense to make all 27 outs instead of just 17 or 18. So we've been getting some strikeouts lately, and I think pitchers are starting to get some confidence, and they know that we got a really good offense behind them. So even if they give up a run or two, I don't think they panic and start being afraid to get some contact on them. You can't get outs without having contact. So our pitchers are attacking the zone and hitters are seeing it well, so we're cooking pretty good right now.
It's a long season. Are you limiting specific pitch limits for different pitchers?
When you get into it, each guy's different. We train each guy differently. Brock's a guy that didn't he hadn't thrown that many pitches all year, so we got him out of there after about 70 pitches. But this time of the year, when it hopefully starts getting warm here and we get into rhythm, starting pitchers should be able to go 100, 115, 125 pitches. And, then the relievers kind of fit in. They're all different. Some guys can go 20 pitches on back-to-back days, and other guys can go 40 pitches and need a couple days rest. So each guy's a little bit different.
I know you recruited Rice. You hope that he would provide some pop with that bat. The start he's off to. Did you see this coming?
Well, we knew he was a really good player, and we knew he was going to hit in the middle of our lineup, and we're really excited to get him, and he's done everything we've asked him to do. And he's got great tools. He can hit. He's got some power. He can run. He's a good defender. So he's been a mainstay in the middle of our lineup. And when he steps into the box, I think everybody on the team has a little bit of confidence.